A letter on prayer and purpose. Beloved, I once clothed my failure with excuses and said within myself, "It is because I have no purpose." Yet I was rebuked with a truth I could not deny. The one who prays is never without purpose, for prayer binds the soul to God, and in His presence direction is never absent. Purpose is not shaped by ambition, nor secured by the praise of men, but it is found in the secret place of prayer, where the willing heart seeks God. Therefore, if a man declares he has no purpose, he has first neglected prayer, and by neglecting prayer he has silenced his fellowship with God. A prayerless life is a purposeless life. So then, to the one who despairs and says, "I have no purpose," I say, begin with prayer. Surely you cannot deny that the world has need of prayer. Begin here, let your words ascend to heaven on behalf of another. In lifting another before God, you will find your own soul lifted, and in seeking heaven for another, you may uncover heaven's call for yourself. For there is always a lack in doing good, and thus always an open door to the work of God. And whatever you do, do it heartily, as unto the Lord, and not unto men. Colossians 3:23. For it is the Lord Himself who will reward you. Even in the smallest service this is true. This past Sunday I was given to pack chairs, and I did it with all diligence. Such a task may seem lowly, yet when done unto Christ it becomes holy work. As it is said, "He who is faithful in what is least is faithful also in much." Trust is built by such faithfulness, and when trust is gained, responsibility is given, and with responsibility, purpose is born. But if you lack purpose, then you lack responsibility, and without responsibility you are carried by desire and ease until sin crouches close by, ready to take hold. For each one is tempted when he is drawn away by his own desires and enticed. Then when desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is full grown, brings forth death. We are dust and we stumble. We do the things we hate and fail in the things we know are right. Yet no excuse will fulfill the law, nor will any stand before the judgment of God. But hear this, we can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens us. If you are willing to war against the great I, the self, you will find that self is the very thing keeping you from purpose, for it is self that keeps you from prayer. Show me a man's prayer life, and I will tell you what manner of Christian he is, if he is one at all, for relationship begins with communication, and our communion with the Father is in prayer. Yet here many are caught out, for some pray to God as children to their Father, while others pray at Him, as though He were a genie in a lamp, waiting to grant their bidding. My dear friends, there is a difference between calling Him Lord and making Him Lord. Worship begins here, for many honor Him with their mouths, but deny Him in their deeds. To make Him Lord is to yield the self, to bow the will, and to order life according to His word. True prayer is born from this surrender, for without it, prayer becomes empty words. As the Lord has said, "Call to me, and I will answer you, and show you great and mighty things, which you do not know." Jeremiah 33:3. But if a man hides in idleness, purpose will seldom seek him, yet sin will not fail to find him. For sin lies at the door, and its desire is for you, but you should rule over it. And again it is written, "The desire of the slothful kills him, for his hands refuse to labor." Therefore do not shrink back, nor withdraw into ease, but rise in the strength of Christ. In laboring unto the Lord there is safety, but in neglect there is great ruin. I do not write these words to accuse, but to draw you nearer to Christ. If you will pray, God will guide. If you will seek Him, He will answer. And when His voice is heard, your steps will find meaning, and your days will be filled with the work of His kingdom. Therefore rise and pray. Seek the Lord while He may be found. Let your purpose be born in His presence, and let your life be anchored in His will. From the Shepherd's Dog.